Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I am going to work on another Christmas cover today because I thought let's do Mixed Media Monday. So we'll get started after I say hi and hugs to Pat, Corey, Pamela, and Linda. Thank you so much for watching and for your nice comments. Okay, we are going to do a fabric paper cover, and I've done these before, and those of you who've been with me a long time probably remember them, but then there's some that are new folks, or it can just be a reminder, one or the other. So I have a piece of fabric here, and I have it 12.5 inches this way, 9.5 inches this way. Just kind of wanted to give it that 1/4 of an inch on each side because they have shrunk on me before, and I like my journals to be 9 by 12 or 9 by 6, once it's folded. Okay, so we're going to turn the wrong side up here, and I've got a piece of plastic wrap underneath. And we also need watered down, sorry, I was looking at my watch to see what time I was starting. Watered down Mod Podge. Sorry, doing two things at once. I thought I better do that. Okay, so watered down, and what I do, I took a Mod Podge that was low, and I made it my watered. And then what I do is put any extra Mod Podge, when there's just a tiny bit at the end of the jar, and then I pour it in, and then a little bit of water, and so you can hear that it's pretty watery. And a paintbrush, and then I have backs of napkins, which I'm going to use as the first layer. I would say you do 8 to 10 layers of napkins. So I'll do a few layers with the just the plain, and then start putting some patterns on this. Let's see, what other questions have I gotten over the years? I don't know, maybe it'll come to me as we're working here. But yeah, so I put wax paper on my Mod Podge to try and keep it from getting stuck, the lid stuck on there. That works pretty well. So yep, I've sloshed it around. It's pretty good. I've got about a 1-inch paintbrush, and we are just going to start slopping glue onto our fabric. And I'm just going to do an area kind of at a time where I can put some napkins on. Oh, I know, the other thing I wanted to tell you is I've had the question before of can you use tissue paper? And you can. It's going to make a stiff, a really stiff cover. I like my covers to have a little more give to them than you get with tissue paper. I also had the suggestion one time to put book pages down. Gosh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard our doorbell, but Mike's not home. So whoever it is, they're just gonna have to do without, because I don't know how to join videos together. So anyway, I was on the subject of tissue paper. I'm sorry, I'm so disjointed. I don't know what's the matter with me today. But, and this can hang over because you can trim off, it's not a big deal. The tissue paper just makes the cover really stiff, and that's okay, but it's just it's a personal preference, really. Um, and one of the tricks to this is really honestly being generous with your glue. I had a couple people say, well, after it dried, it just peeled off. Well, you didn't use enough glue. It's a sloppy situation that goes on here. But yeah, you have to be generous with your glue. And so I have a good half a bottle here of watered down so that I can, especially these first couple layers, they just really need a lot of stuff. And I mean, as you can see, I'm just grabbing random pieces. It's you really the multiple sort of shapes and sizes and stuff, it just gives it more texture. So, and it takes these, oh gosh, a couple days to dry, really. So yeah, but they're fun. And I mean, this part is a little utilitarian, just getting some white down, but it's fun once you start using your the patterns, just to see what you come up with. They really kind of make themselves. I mean, it's not like you can really plan these out too much. So yeah. And I'd say my glue to water is maybe half and half. I don't know. It's probably half and half. I don't know why I'm being so precise on the edges. It's not like it's not gonna. Oh, there's my husband's home. So I don't know if that was the door. I don't know. I'm distracted today, aren't I? Well, I just realized that I have lunch with a friend and I forgot to, oopsie. Don't get too crazy. I have lunch with a friend and I forgot to put it on the calendar. So now I'm like, uh-oh. Gotta get my video done so that I can go do that. Which, of course, is a fun thing, but I just didn't realize. Mike and I this morning, we put on our little sweatshirts from our daughter in Denver. Her son has a rivalry football game. I think it's tomorrow. And so we put on our sweatshirts and took a picture to send that said we'd be rooting for him. It's funny because here, the crosstown game is a big deal because we just have 2 high schools. But, of course, in Denver, they have, I don't even know how many high schools. So, they have lots of crosstown games, but they have a certain school that's kind of their rival, I guess. So good, we're going to have this covered for the first time, so that's good. Well, that's going to go clear to the end. So anyway, we went outside, took a little picture and texted it off to say we'd be rooting for him. I said to Mike, I wish we could get to all of our grandkids' activities. We were supposed to be there this time. Ew, I'm making a horrible mess right there on my mat. We were supposed to be there, but as I said the other day, Montana is the hottest spot in America for COVID. Isn't that? That's not something you want to be number 1 at. So we're going to stay home because his little brother is too young to be vaccinated, at least until they get that going. But okay, so we're basically, I'm going to put one right there because that's, but I thought it'd be, I need some more covers because I just keep wanting to do more and more Christmas journals. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do one of these kind of covers. Haven't done one in a long, long time. So, okay, I am going to just go like that. Go like this. And pop this one down here. You just keep adding layers. That's what you do. It is a fun project. I love this. And, you know, it's just like, I mean, you kind of have an idea of what it's going to turn out like, but not really. I mean, all the different layers just add. And I don't know if you can see on camera, but can you see the little wrinkles kind of? It really does end up having a nice texture to it. Okay, let's see where we're missing. So let's grab. Here's one that's got a little bit of something. I think I'll save it for the next layer. We'll just do one that's. I'm going to put you right there. Try and hit the spots that I didn't get last time. Maybe right there. Maybe right here. One up in the corner. Okay. I have a sack of Christmas napkins over here that we're gonna put on here. Okay. So, there we go. That one's well put down. And, you know, you can see there's just so much glue on here. That's why it takes a couple days to dry. But you want to do quite a few thicknesses because then, you know, then your cover is sturdy. I don't know, maybe if you only put on like 3 or 4 layers of tissue, maybe it would be flexible. I don't know. I'll have to try it. I don't know that I really have any Christmas tissue that I would want to use though, so. Okay, I'm going to get these down and then I think I'll start laying on some pattern. Okay, like I need, let's use this This is the second layer, but it's got just a little hint of a pattern to it. We're in floral, kind of. I think that will be fine. Okay. Well, we watched another bad movie last night. Oh, I don't know if we've gone through all the good ones or what, but I'm not so big on violence, and it feels like a lot of them have so much of that. It's like, no. I want to just see the kind that are happy endings. I'm all for happy endings. Okay, that didn't tear very well. Just go like this. I don't know if you can see the little subtle pattern, but that's kind of fun to have. Yeah, so it's a good use for those second layers that you pull off when you're using a napkin in something you're doing. And yeah, because we like to use everything. Okay, so let's see. I think I want you. So I'm just going to decide, like, I think I want to use this Santa as on the front, like on the last layer, if you will. So we're going to see what else we have here to rip up and use. This is a good one. Okay. Let's see, where do we want to put you? I'm just going to put you down here. I like the torn edges better, but we'll be putting more layers on, so that won't show that much. Let's put you right here. Oops, got a little bit of a bend there where the fold was, so get rid of that. My heater's going, it's putting me to sleep. I slept good last night though, but we have a fan in our room. We've always kind of done that. I don't know. It sort of helps me to block out any other noise, and so whenever I hear a fan-like sound, it's like it wants to put me to sleep. Now there's a bit more, what do I want to say, artistic work that has to happen, just kind of deciding where you want stuff. Probably not so much on this layer, but in layers to come. Yeah, so we'll trim up those edges, anything that's kind of sticking over the side, you know. Okay, I think that's enough of that one. I do think I like maybe a little of this little plaid. Oh, it's a little itty bitty one. Just put you right there. Okay. Put you right there. Good enough. This is the plaid one's rather a thick napkin. I'm going to put a little extra glue on that. I want that a little straighter. Sorry, I always get quiet when I do stuff like this. I don't know. I get absorbed kind of into it. I don't know. There. Get a little bit right here. Husband just got home from a walk and now I hear his recliner going. Yeah, put that there. Okay. Maybe just a tiny bit up there. Okay. Now, what else? What is this? Oh, got some. Let's put those deer right there. I'll probably get covered up, but okay. Ooh, this one looks good. What we got here? Ooh, look at this one. Isn't that cute? Lots of little bits and pieces. I think I'm going to want to keep some of the images as they are. Just going to tear the edges a little bit. kind of a little more, what would you call this? Antique-y looking. Let's see, this one right there. Okay, what else do we have here? Well, let's just go down there. We'll just use bits of this. Okay. Let's tear this edge. Ah. The good thing is it does not matter. You know, the other thing that could have caused that gal's paper to peel is if she had too much water, not enough glue, I'm thinking. That could have done it as well. So, actually put that there. And I don't know if you can see on camera, but the plaid is showing through. And then like this joy is showing through. It's fun how that does that. Let's see, I'm gonna put a little piece of this right here because there was a straight edge and there's one over here too. Just get those down. All right. And then this can go right here. Okay. Alrighty then. What else do we want? Let's look at our napkins, see if something gets us excited. This is pretty. That's maybe. Okay, let's play with this one a little bit. Put that right there. Okay, and then this one. Feel like it's a bit dark on this bottom corner here. So So we'll lighten it up a little. This is the part that I find super fun is, you know, when you can kind of be strategic about where you put stuff. Okay, then I think I want more of it. Like I want a little bit right there. If you haven't tried this, I recommend it. It's just a lot of fun to kind of put these together. Put one right there. Okay. Where else would I like something? I like this little bird and nest. Put that right there. Okay. We've got kind of a overcast day today. We're not supposed to get rain or anything, but it's just a bit overcast. And tomorrow, I'm getting my videos done today, so tomorrow I can work out in the yard. We have these huge bushes that need to be trimmed back for winter. Maybe a little bit right here. Okay. I think that will be good. I think I'm going to put Santa on, and we'll see how this turns out. So Santa, I want to fussy tear him close to his, and you can use a wet paintbrush to do this too, but I don't have one handy, so I'm just gonna tear it with my thumbs. If you put your thumbs together, you'll be pretty good. This is torn down the middle, but I don't think it will matter. I think I can get it on there. I want to use it. Okay, and we want this to be a torn edge. Teeny weeny little tear right down here. Yes. Okay. So I want him right as much in the middle as I can. Putting them together there. Yep, you can't even tell it was torn down the middle. And then it becomes kind of just a patchworky sort of thing, doesn't it? Okay, now that we have him on there, I think I'd like some color right there if I can come up with something. I think I'm going to see if I like this. Like that heart right there. Don't even know that might be on the spine, but I'm putting it there anyway. All right, anything else? I need something right there. I'm going to put this up here. Nope, that says Christmas wishes right there. So no. Put it right here. Okay. Yeah, something right there that's more colorful. That's right there. I have this one. I could steal a berry from it. Why won't you come apart? There we go. I don't like that. Should have ripped that. Put this little one, I'll rip it and put it right there. Okay. Okay, I think we've about got that. So now, brush goes in the water. Now my challenge is to remember to go wash that out. Okay, we'll put the lid on the Mod Podge. Okay, I'm gonna set these aside for a moment. Okay, so now I'm gonna carry this like this over to my other table to dry for several days. So there it is, fabric paper. It'll be that on that side, and then the other side will have the fabric. Okay. That is off to dry. So let's work on another cover since we have a little bit more time. Okay. This one. Let's give me a moment to just get these napkins. I can't be working with all this mess. Okay. Throw those on the floor. Okay, so this one, I want to put this fabric on either side, and I'm going to use a prime envelope for the cover. So first thing I'm going to do is cut off the bottom. just make sure we're straight. Looks pretty good. Okay, just taking off the bottom to open it up. I might not have taken off enough here. Oh yeah, I did. So that opens up. Okay. Excuse me. So this side, we want this to be 6 inches, right? 6 right here. Okay, well, that didn't go all the way through, so I'm just gonna take my scissors and cut it right along the edge. Now I will keep these extra pieces because they make fun tags. Put some either fabric or paper on them. Okay, and then this way we're going to go 9. Doesn't want to quite get it all, does it? Alrighty. Perfect tag size. Okay, so we'll set those aside. Then we've got, so what we've got is our cover. Put that on the back. Okay, so now what I want to do is put these on the front and the inside, like so. Ooh, I cut that a little bit big. Okay, well, we're just gonna cut it down a skosh. That's easy to do. Maybe we'll try this. Let's see. There we go. Likes to do a little bit more than it likes to do the big old hunk. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this on this. Like so. I think what I'm going to do is go from the packaging to the fabric so that I can make sure I have it. So I'm going to take some Fabri-Tac, and I'm only going to go in the middle because I'm going to want to sew around the edges. And I'm not sure what else is going to go on this. If you want something on the front that you want sewn on, you need to do it before you do this step. But I'm not sure, so whatever, if I put anything on, it's going to be glued. Okay, so now we're going to place this, so hopefully we've got fabric on all edges. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing on the inside. And again, if you want to like sew a pocket on here or something, like a thick lace would be nice. You need to do that before you do this. I actually really like that. That's a nice little pocket, isn't it? Let's do that. Okay. So we're going to sew this, so we're not going to put it down yet. Now I just want to make sure I have the right side. Yep, that's the right side. Okay. Now I think we're just going to grab the sewing machine. Let me move this out of the way for a second. Ugh. Oh my goodness, I'm about out of thread, it looks like. So we'll hope I have enough to sew this on. And I'm just going to do a straight stitch, so that's kind of easy peasy. Let me get it lined up again. Okay. And I will do a little back stitch there, just so keep your fingers crossed that the thread doesn't mess up. Okay. We'll just go down this away. So I'm going to have to sew around this off camera because, well, to be honest, I didn't even think I would do this today because I thought my fabric paper would take longer than it did. Come on. Oh, I think we're going to make it. She said, hopefully. Okay, scissors. Okay. I'll need to change out the thread before we start to sew that cover together. So now we've got our little pocket on the inside. I'm glad I did that. I like that. Okay. And I didn't do anything here because that'll be sewn into the signature, right? Okay, let's do this part now. And so just the same thing, I'm just going to glue in the middle. Keep it nice and steady while I'm sewing and everything. And it's easier to line it up this way, I feel like. Now I think I might go fabric to this on this part because it's going to be hard to see with that other fabric whether I've gotten to the edges or not. Okay, so there would be that. So let's do this. I am going to line this up with the bottom as best I can. And then scoot you over a little bit. Scoot you. Okay, can't see any envelope. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is just zigzag around the whole perimeter but I have to change out my thread first. Oh, darn it. So yeah, so anyways, that's all good. And then I'll find a focal point. This one is going to be this, which is Holiday Spirit, and it's Paper Baker Creations. And so this is what's going to be on the inside. Her beautiful digitals. I just realized that had the crease showing. Let's do that instead. So yeah, the signature's all put together. And then it's got pockets in the middle. So I don't know, there's some really pretty, like that might be a little bit too wide. I feel like I'd rather have something going up and down, or I don't know. I just thought I'd take a quick peek and see if there's anything that spoke to me as far as, oh, that's really cute. I mean, I could maybe do something with that, some lace or something. Postcards. That might be my top thought. Do a bunch of other lace on it or something, like lace behind it. Let's just see. I'm grabbing a scrap kind of here. I don't know. I also might do like some children. I think I have some children digitals that might be nice. But anyway, so that's a fabric one. I think I'm going to call it good. We got our other one on its road. It just needs, I'll show it to you in a future video once it's dry so you can see. But anyway, thanks everybody for crafting with me today, and we will just see you in the next video. Have a grateful day, everyone. Bye-bye.